So 11 years ago, we opened a music school in Campbelltown, and in 2024, School of Rock awarded the MacArthur School a headliner.
The Headliner Award recognises schools who go above and beyond in enriching lives through performance-based music education.
The really cool thing about that is not only are we one of the best schools in the MacArthur area, but we're one of the best School of Rocks in the world.
A huge thank you to our students, families and our staff.
We're actually looking for a new music school for Corbin, and Danny, my wife, actually was looking around and found it online. We've gone, oh, let's go down and check it out.
I think I started School of Rock in 2018, so around 7 years ago. My first performance show at School of Rock was Folk Heroes. I did Benny and the Jets and I Don't Like Mondays.
Caitlin did School of Rock and we're family friends with Caitlin. And then I saw her on stage and I was like, I want to do that. I was like, that's a good way to let out your anger. And I was like, yeah, it is. This is like my therapy.
I became a student 10 years ago. I'm pretty sure it was 2014. I didn't even know really what a guitar was and that it had 6 strings, so I was a complete newbie.
What made us choose School of Rock was as soon as we walked in the door, we were welcomed. It was fun. It seemed fun. Like, it seemed like a great place to be. There was lots of kids roaming around that were like enjoying themselves and watching them like work on music without a teacher there, and they seemed actually wanting to do music.
The biggest thing for us was when we walked in, it was the atmosphere. It was all about the kids, and Corbin walked out after his trial and he goes, this is where I want to be.
My first show was Guitar Gods. I do remember that first performance. It was very nerve-wracking. I'd played guitar for, I think it was 5 years at that point. Getting on stage is totally a different thing, but I think I had 3 songs and it helped me conquer my fear of being on stage.
One of Madden's first ones was the modern metal, and that just cinched it for him.
Modern metal was just not my kind of music. And I was like, well, you know, may as well, if I'm doing drums, may as well really do drums. That is not who I am at all. I don't know, it was really scary and I didn't know the one song that I had. And I was just all of these cool people watching me, especially my dad. He listens to that kind of music and it was so, but he told me he was proud of me, so it's okay. That's all that matters.
I think Leah, like, she made a mistake, but it was like she didn't even phase her. She just kept going. She knew she'd been trained to just keep going and power through the song. And she was just elated. Like, she came off stage just wanting to do it forever.
I think what made it more interesting was the ability to just be able to perform, learn actual songs that I wanted to.
I never thought I would work at School of Rock. I did when I got a bit older that I wanted to do that, but when I first started, like, I always was looking for things to other extracurricular activities to do, and I never really stuck with like sports or even like art. But when I joined School of Rock, I was just stuck on it with music and just learning the instruments, so it kind of became a big part of my life.
Definitely by the end of it, I had hoped possibly I could become a teacher because I saw all my friends becoming teachers too. But definitely in the start, it wasn't something in my mind. I just looked up to these people.
Being the assistant music director was honestly something that I did not expect would happen as a student and even now as an instructor, and I couldn't be more thankful for the opportunity. I just remember like all the times I worked with like Hannah in house band, and I never thought that one day I would be standing next to her.
School of Rock has changed me, just like, it's given me the second chance to be the best version of myself, I think, and really like build my confidence.
Both of them became a lot more confident, I think, especially Madden has kind of come out of his shell. Like, he does have the autism diagnosis, so he was quite quiet of a kid, and he hadn't really found his thing yet. He was trying sport, trying this, and then it was drums.
Across all the kids, I've seen different changes. If I look at Corbin on his own, it's just his confidence on stage, really reigniting his passion for music.
And Leah just got that confidence to, like, she wanted to be a front woman of a band, yeah, like.
There's no way to really explain it. It's just kind of this weird feeling of like being complete.
I wouldn't say that there was one solid moment that stuck with me with a student.
It's all a highlight at the end of the day. There's not been like one particular thing that stands out in my mind. Obviously being in house band was lovely. All the performances we did there.
Seeing them kind of, as each season progresses, see them come out of their shell a lot, not just as a musician or a performer, but socially as well.
Like to give this kind of space to them and have somewhere safe for kids that age to be, especially being a teacher and what I see kids going through at school, knowing that there's a place that kids can come to where they're not going to be bullied and they're going to be supported and pushed into being themselves is so awesome to have.
It's a really great experience and I think everyone should play music.
School of Rock in one word would be life, probably.
I'd have to use 2 words. I'd have to just say it's an amazing experience.
I wouldn't know what my life would be without School of Rock. That's the truth.
I love School of Rock.